Then there's Evan Solomon, Justin Trudeau's groomsman of his first wedding.
Oh.
I checked when he posted this. No condemnation of the murder in Vaughan. Nothing to do with the Welland attack on the toddler. None. He didn't post about any of that. This is the major crime story that drew his ire and outrage over the weekend. We strongly condemn the illegal act of vandalism at my constituency office this weekend. Canadians have every right to protest peacefully, but vandalism and intimidation have no place in our democracy. The incident has been reported to law enforcement, and we fully support their efforts to pursue those responsible. Our office remains open and committed to serving the community with respect, dialogue, and openness. Now, he forgot to mention that it is the pro-Hamas protesters that vandalized his place. It was them. But it is, all things considered, in the grand scheme of Chicago North, kind of a petty incident, especially when we have fathers being murdered in front of their children and toddlers being attacked in their beds by sex offenders.
Yeah. Just know that Evan Solomon remains committed to fighting against these craft supplies. Okay, Evan Solomon believes that people using craft supplies in protest should, in the strongest possible terms, he condemns this. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, Evan, what do you think is more important? That your office staff have to take a couple minutes to scrape some graffiti off the wall? Is that like you have to call in a sandblaster for the day? Two families were just destroyed in this country, and you could do something about it. And this is what's important. But it just goes to show you, this is another example of a highly entitled and privileged liberal being completely set apart from his own decisions. Like in Evan's world, this vandalism is highly upsetting, okay? Highly upsetting. Somebody said
touched his life.
That's right. Somebody said something to me or to me that I didn't give them permission to tell me. That's the extent of Evan's troubles.
Right.
Where the rest of us who are suffering the consequences of all of their compounding 10 years of bad decisions are screaming for a timeout. And this is how tone deaf, completely tone deaf.
So he's troubled by the anti-Semitic nuisance on his doorstep. But these are the very same people that blockade a Jewish neighborhood and do Yahya Sinwar cosplays in front of the Jewish grocery store, getting in fist fights with people on the lawn of a synagogue. But he gets pamphleted at his office. And look, it's illegal. Don't do it. Don't pamphlet and spray paint the constituency office. But could you spare a thought, a tweet, something for the people who are losing their lives in Toronto thanks to Liberal policy? No.
Yeah, and across the country, because of course we know that what happened in Ontario is not thoroughly unique. This is what's happening across the country of Canada every single day. Crimes like this, unforgivable, egregious crimes against the people of Canada. And yet the Liberal government, the government of Canada, the people who could change things for the people of Canada, just are so blind to what's happening. They're just so blind.